Hey everybody, I'm going to give you a quick demo on another one of these text illustrations. This time we're going to be using text Gigi and Felix, combining two different typefaces to create an interesting composition. This time we're going to be using again the type tool, but we're also going to be including transparency, so you're going to need to get your transparency window out. Remember, your windows are window, layers, transparency, swatches, and then type character. Make sure all of those are checked. And if you don't want them to disappear, you need to make sure that they're not connected to the sidebar there. Pull them across, then they won't disappear as you pull them out. Alright, so we're going to start a new document here. Go to File, New. This time we're going to go with a landscape, so you're going to go 11 width, 8.5. Make sure your units are in inches. Letter size, we're going to title this one Your Name, Gigi Felix Test Assignment. Make sure you're still in color mode RGB. Remember, if you don't see that, click the arrow that says Advanced. You can stick with the 72 ppi, that's fine. Click OK. And now you have a new document. If it's too big, you can do Control minus. To zoom out, you can take your hand tool to move it to the other side so you can see it better. Alright, so looking at our image, I see that we start with a kind of like a teal green background. Let's lay that background down first. So we're going to start with a rectangle. Remember, we've got a layer. We're going to start with a rectangle. We'll go to our swatches. Double click on there, go somewhere in between green and blue, slide that hue up, click there, that looks fine. It's a little bit on the green side. There we go. Make sure we have no stroke, so click here to stroke and click the white with the red slash through it, and then go up in the corners. Try to catch those green lines. If it's not working there, that's fine, just pull it down. Get it as close as you can, let it snap into place, and then click the arrow so that it's not selected anymore. Don't forget that we're going to need to lock this layer so that we don't accidentally make any alterations to it. We have to create a new layer if we're going to do anything else. First thing we're going to do is see this heart here. This is actually a path. This heart we created a path for this heart so that we could put the text on the inside and put the text on the outside and fill it with color. So what we're going to do is go over here to the shape tool where we made our rectangle, except this time we're going to right click on it and go to, we're going to actually build a heart out of several different shapes. So we're going to start with the rectangle, start with rectangle, and we're going to create a square. But one thing that you'll notice is that we still are on this green fill with no stroke, and if we want to see it, we need to change that. So let's go to no fill and give it a black stroke. That way we can see it better. We're going to hold down Shift and drag it out so that we create a square. It doesn't, about that size is fine. Move that to the middle. Then we're going to right click on this and we're going to make a circle. And we're going to drag this circle out so it's about that size. And take our arrow tool and pull it until it intersects. Do you see how there is a green line going from the left to the middle and the middle up? That's good. We're just going to take this and make sure what we want is we want that circle to be right flush. So it's not quite flush. So it is in the center. We got it in the center because we drug it down until the green line was in the middle and until the green line was on the left there. But it's still a little bit too big, so we're going to hold the Shift key down and just slide that to the right a tiny bit until it's flush. So now we have a circle like that. We're going to take that and we're going to make a copy of it. We can do this two ways. We can click on it and do Control C and then Control V, which will copy it. So Control C, Control V will make a copy. I'm going to undo that just to show you the other way. Or you can hold down the Alt key first, then click it and drag it until, again, you see the two green lines line up. So what we have is two circles that are right in line with that square. Do you see the heart kind of shaping already? So we're going to take, but what we need to do is we need to take these three shapes and we need to kind of build them together. So we're going to go over here to this tool right here called Shape Builder. Looks like a little arrow with two circles. Click that. Well, actually, I'm sorry. First, we need to highlight all of these. We need to select them all, then go to our Shape Builder, and we're actually just going to take that, click, and drag through all of the shapes. And that actually connects all those shapes together. So now we have a heart. But it's kind of in the wrong direction, so we're going to select it, and we're going to hover. You know how you go here to make it smaller or bigger, you hover over this white square here to make it smaller or bigger. You're actually going to hover around the outside until it looks like a little hook. You're going to take that and just kind of turn it until it's straight.